Good morning, people of the grid. It is, Saturday morning, bright and early. We are here in Great Falls, Montana. We are continuing on to Disneyland. This is our Disneyland trip 2 on this set of annual passes. We made it in late last night at 12:15 in the morning here to Great Falls from Calgary. Had a good sleep at the Marriott with the Tesla chargers, and now we're on our way. We're going to be doing the Cannonball Run. We're doing the hashtag van life thing into Anaheim, which means we're going to be traveling from right now, Saturday morning, straight through until about Sunday afternoon when we get to Anaheim. Good morning, everybody. Did you guys all have a good breakfast?
It was good.
Yes. Brilliant waffles.
Yeah. Waffle machine took forever,
Nice.
but it was worth it to wait.
Nice thing about this Marriott is they've got eggs, waffles, sausages,
Very
bagels,
filling.
cereals, hot cereal,
Water,
juice, tea, milk, you name it, they got it, even hot chocolate. It's looking, the weather's really, really nice, you guys. We came
Windy.
super windy coming in, so we had to
windy
take it
now.
a little bit slower so that we'd have enough range to make it into Great Falls here. Tammy did the drive in last night. She's going to take the first part of the drive today, and we made it no problem.
Yeah, I dropped down to 50 miles an hour for a little bit until we got like our 5% range.
I was so confident.
remaining.
I was so confident in you. I had a nap
That's right.
until you woke me up really scared.
Sorry.
Like,
I thought I missed my turn.
She
We
thought
did
she
get
missed her
rain for
turn. She's only been driving the Tesla for about 3 years, and she's just getting used to the navigation system. You know how it is.
Noah's tired.
All right, here we go. All right, so here's the deal. This is probably one of the harder types of trips that you would take in a Tesla because it's in the middle of winter. Now, that means you might have snow on the road, which decreases your range a bit because you've got rolling resistance. And then, of course, if it is windy like it was last night, that too impacts your range. So
The wind was a double-edged sword because it's a Chinook, so it was warmer, which helped us with range. But then it was so strong that it hindered us with range. So
yeah,
it was, I don't know, it was
temperatures
good or bad,
were
but
good.
It was bad.
It was bad. See, because
Yeah, it was so strong.
what we do before we leave for the trip is we basically heat the entire car and we heat the battery. And we do that for a good 45 minutes or so. So we know that the battery is kind of like it would be in the summer temperatures. It's nominal. And that way when you hit the road, you're in kind of the best state for the battery. Plus, we had just supercharged over in Fort McLeod, whatever. We had supercharged, which heats up the battery, and then highway driving keeps it nice and toasty warm as well. So the battery was good. We had some serious headwinds. It was blowing at about 41 kilometers an hour, which is probably like 27 miles an hour. And it was kind of a crosswind from the front. So
We also topped up in Lethbridge, so we were at 100% at the flow charger there.
We tried a new charger in Lethbridge that wasn't available when we went in August, was it? It just came on. It's a level 2 charger, a Chatamo.
No, it was level 3.
Sorry, level 3.
First time we ever got to use level 3.
First time
with our
using the Chatamo in the Model X. Worked beautifully. We took it to 100%. We had dinner. We met Tammy's brother over there. So, yeah, it was good. So now we got a lot of driving ahead of us, but I think it's just going to get warmer and warmer. And now we're plugging into the supercharger string. So our next destination is Butte, Montana, where there is a supercharger and a Starbucks.
Yay.
Remember that Starbucks? Ooh. Because it's that time of year, Christmas, we're going to have caramel apple ciders.
Sound good, guys?
Sounds good to me. So the start of this trip was pretty interesting. Let me get you guys caught up because it's been a while.
Miss you guys.
We missed you, that's right. We've been incredibly busy just preparing for this trip. This is the first time that we've taken all of us away from our home base for Christmas and for New Year's. Like, we've never done this before. So logistically, there's a bunch of stuff we had to take care of back home to make sure that, we got somebody in the house, and then we've got stuff taken care of for Christmas back home, and then also on the road. And then throw into the mix, I had to go, and my shoulder is still getting better, where I've got pretty much full range of movement. It's just not fast yet. It's slow. And I can't carry a lot of weight with it, or I can't on certain ranges of movement. So I'm getting better. Then Ethan hurt his knee. He was at school playing extreme dodgeball, ultimate dodgeball. Stepped funny with his leg, and his leg just went and his knee pushed out. Got a torn meniscus, we think.
Dislocated kneecap.
Dislocated kneecap, and then some fluid buildup. So he's working through that. He's on crutches right now, but hopefully by the time our trip is over, he may not need them. That's what we're hoping for. And then I started reading again, which has been awesome, because you know what I do is people will tell you, hey, you should read this book. So I add it to a list. And then Tammy will say, you should read this. So I add that to a list. Then I've got a list of books for work. I've got a list of books for home and personal and all these lists. And I've never gotten to any of them. This past time, since I've been away this stretch, I think I've read, it's got to be 20 books. Yeah, and I'm doing audiobooks as well. Everything's on my phone. So that's been nice. Now that I've got some balance back in my life, I think I can resume with some regular videos. So we're going to be doing that for Disneyland. We're looking forward to going back to Black Spire Outpost. We've been loving The Mandalorian.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. The Mandalorian alone is worth the price of entry into Disney Plus.
Yeah.
It's been so good. And we got to see the Star Wars movie, the last Star Wars movie
Thursday night.
that came out Thursday night. We all went to see it. I slept through, yeah, not all of us saw it. I slept through key parts of it, so I need to see it again. But it looked really good. From what we saw,
It was awesome.
it was pretty awesome.
It was awesome.
Yeah, Tammy, I don't know how she can do it. She can stay up through whole movies.
It's
And that
really
was on,
easy.
we've been running on like 3 hours of sleep, 4 hours of sleep, so
It's not easy. I'm with Dad on this one.
It's easy.
it's not easy. Especially the theater we went to. We've got now the nice comfy chairs. They recline. You get your feet. You're stretched
I
out.
forgot my blankie this time though.
Yeah, and they turn down the heat and sell blankets, so I brought my snowboarding jacket, so I was toasty warm, which really
I
helped.
usually do bring a blanket now.
Really helped with falling asleep. So yeah, we are excited to be going back to Disneyland. Oh, and for this trip, we're not staying on property because our DVC points, they're kind of, we booked them into next year, our next
We
trip.
went for 3 weeks last
So
time. We
yeah,
used them all.
and we used a lot of points going for 3 weeks last time with a 2-bedroom suite, villa, whatever. So this trip, we're staying at the Marriott. We've got some Marriott points that we're using up, which means the whole hotel stay pretty much is free. I think it's costing us $75 for the hotel stay.
For 2 weeks.
It's costing us next to nothing to drive down, so, and we've got our annual passes. Well, we made it to Idaho Falls, Montana, and the drive's going really good. Tammy's been driving all day today, so I'm going to take over the night driving.
The night drive.
We're going to go find a bite to eat. Hey, everybody. You guys hungry?
Yeah, we're hungry.
Okay. That pizza thing in the window there, that's my supercharger nappy pillow.
Yep.
It's from Disney.
Disney pillow.
Okay, let's go eat.
Cold.
It's cold
Much
here.
colder than the third something when we were here last time.
Good morning, people of the grid.
Morning.
Day 2 on the road. We went through the night, and it is 7:15 a.m. here in Las Vegas, Nevada. We've
So
just
it's
got,
been 22 hours since we left where we last slept.
yeah, 22 hours since we left Great Falls. It's been a great drive. We've got a little bit more to go. We're just charging up here, at the new, what are they, the level 3 chargers or version 3, the new version 3 chargers.
Yeah, the high roller.
Now there's a number of them that have the cable thrown over the top, which, Tammy, what'd you find out?
I had read online a while ago on one of the forums that people do that to signify that it's not working properly. So, but if that's the case,
Well, we'll see. This guy's gonna try one. He pulled it off the top. Let's see if that works.
So 12 of 22 of them are down, according to that. If that's the case, I'm gonna let them see. We're watching. Looks like it's true. So
that guy pulled it off the top, plugged in, and he's placed it back, and he's going to find another spot. So yeah.
So it's a nice courtesy thing. You don't have to go around looking and trying them.
It's a lot that are down.
Yeah.
12 out of 24, you said?
22, yeah.
Huh, and this is a high traffic area. But we are charging at a nice 102 kilowatts. It's a good speed.
Yeah.
So we've got probably another 50 minutes here. I might grab a nap, but I'm feeling pretty good. So
Yeah.
onwards to Anaheim.
I had a little nap, but I fell asleep and I didn't realize it, and I was late on my glasses. So now I'm gonna have to get them fixed, but when you put them on, they look fine.
It's hard to find good help.
I was tired, and this is awesome.
That's Tammy's pillow.
It's the most comfy thing ever, and it smells like donuts.
There you go. All right, we'll catch up with you on the road. Hey there, people of the grid. We made it. We are in Anaheim, and we made it here at 1:15. We went over to the charger. We threw some power in the car, so we've got some juice to go drive around and get some shopping done. And we're checked into the hotel. Life is good. So really, we, if you add up the time, we could have done this drive in 2 days. We left on Friday and got here on Sunday afternoon. So if you left early enough in the morning, we could do this thing in 2 days. Not bad at all.
Those can't be real. Hey.
So, what'd you think of our trip? The cannonball run from Calgary to Anaheim?
Do you know what? We did it in 45 hours.
We did.
And that was with an 8-hour sleep.
Yeah. It was it 8 hours? Yeah, and then breakfast at the hotel.
Yeah.
We had a nice leisurely start. We did really well. There was the one all-nighter that we pulled, but that wasn't bad at all, other than, you know, everybody was crammed in and couldn't get out.
And I drove all day yesterday, so I helped.
Right. Everybody was crammed in. They couldn't get out until we got here. But every stop we stopped at, we gave everyone the chance to come out and stretch their legs. We went to the washrooms. We stopped at a restaurant for dinner the one night. So it was really good.
Mm-hmm.
It was really good. The driving was good. The roads were great.
Yeah.
The X handled everything fine. There was one stretch from Lethbridge to Great Falls where we had to
was so crazy.
just manage our energy by slowing down a touch.
There was like 60-kilometer gusts.
But yeah, it did great. So we are a little tired, but we're going to try and make it to the park tonight. We're going to go out and grab a bite to eat. We're going to go to church because it's Sunday. And we'll see you guys tomorrow in Disneyland.
One thing that was good on this trip is because it wasn't as hot, we didn't have problems with superchargers like we had last time.
Yeah, exactly. All of the superchargers worked
they weren't
beautifully.
overheating.
So no delays, no slow charges. Everything was, textbook.
There was a couple of superchargers that had some dead chargers, but they were marked for the most part, and we figured it out. So, yeah, it was awesome.
See you guys tomorrow.